I had stayed the president of Afghanistan, I would have been hanged in front of the eyes of the people of Afghanistan, and this would have been a dreadful disaster in our history. I am not fearful of an honourable death, but I don't want the dishonouring of Afghanistan.
Former Afghani president there, Ashraf Ghani, and I'm going to say this because a lot of people are calling him a coward and how dare he abandon his people. That may be true, right? It may be true, but for people to bravely give up their lives, and, does any of us doubt that he would have been killed, hanged, beaten to death, who knows what, tortured? After a certain point, what exactly are we fighting for? America's abandoned us after coming up in here and filling our heads about what could be this beautiful rainbow of democracy, right? And you just up and left and said, see ya. You didn't even leave behind your keys or anything. You just kind of just fled. And you have all of this going on. This man, they were negotiating with him at the end to give up something about shared power that he knew would never work. They kind of took away his power to really defend the country. Really, they said, be on your heels, not your toes. So why should he be a martyr? I think there's another way of looking at it. I really do. Now, do you just abandon the people you love? That's not my style. It's not. But why should someone, the Gold Star families are questioning some of them this right now, Mike. What exactly
you kind of look at it for not 20 years, whatnot. I'll go back to the original reason why we said we were over there, to stamp out terrorism. I think they did a good job of doing that. But a lot of people said it shouldn't have even began in the first place, to be honest with you. When it comes to Ghani, him leaving, I don't know if he wanted to be a martyr, be killed or whatever. And he said that the bloodshed will probably lead to more bloodshed. But from what I'm reading, and I'll bring Nair in a second to talk more about this, they knew this was bound to happen eventually. They just didn't know that it was going to happen so quickly. So are we, and I'm going to ask you, Sharon, are we upset with ourselves and our country because we left, or because we underestimated how quickly the Taliban would be in there to do what we eventually thought they would do anyway months from now? So that they were going to take over this country. And so of course, we need to get out the people that were helping the Afghanistan and people who were helping the United States all those years, whatever. That's true. But did we know that this was going to happen when the Taliban was going to take over anyway, and Ghani, who was going to stay, that he was going to eventually have to leave anyway and be in exile? He just did it a little bit quicker than thought. I mean, those are some of the questions. And I want to ask you a question, Sharon, because you saw our president come out, speak to George Stephanopoulos yesterday. Does he seem a little cold? I mean, he's defensive. I understand that, but he's saying things like blaming the president, saying that it couldn't have been handled any better, and he comes across just maybe a little cold, or maybe we expect something different compared to what we had before. And so when we had 45 in there, who is cold, who seems really heartless, you expect Joe Biden to come in there, who has all these years of experience when it comes to foreign affairs, to be a little bit more compassionate. And he doesn't seem to be coming across that way. Am I misreading that?
No, you're not. And I'm going to tell you something. We love to keep drawing upon 45 and comparing and contrasting. Sometimes it's not about, dare I say it, 45. There's another side to all shucks Joe. There's another side to Scranton Joe. And I think we heard it in that interview. And I don't much like it. And I understand he's commander-in-chief. I'm not, never have been. And so I'm Monday morning quarterbacking here. But I don't like this Joe and what I heard. This was an excuse-filled, pass the buck. And yes, a percentage of coldness that I heard. I could be wrong. But I want to go back to another point you said and talk about 44, right? He wasn't perfect, but I thought he was great. I think that when we went into Afghanistan, it's not just about how we left and did we not, and then it happened sooner than, the whole thing was a miscalculation. Because we went in there believing our, European, Western, whatever you want to call it, this sense of our way or the highway without knowing another people. Remember when 44 said, you have to win the hearts and minds, right? Because there's a whole group of people, they don't like us, they don't understand us, and a lot of things they shouldn't like. And so, yeah, we're the richest, we're the this, we could go in there and blast everybody, and then what's left? You can't just go around bombing and blasting everyone and pushing your sense of democracy. There's no excuse for the way women and girls are treated over there, right? We can all agree on that, okay? Afghani people, us, whatever. But at the end of the day, did America understand the Afghan people? Did you understand anything about them
and what they really
their
wanted?
Values? Do you understand they love their children? They have hope for the future. They have things that they want. Or did you just march in there, okay, with your white bread, your bologna and cheese, and say, this is what we're doing? Because we've seen over the generations, the decades, the centuries, how that's worked out. Do you understand other people? That's
it doesn't work.
My thought on it.
Yeah, you can't force it on somebody that doesn't really fully embrace it. I get it.